close to blizzard now. Wow, look at the ice build up. Holy moly, look at this ice here. Oh man, we just snowplowed skidding off the side a bit here. Oh, I'm a bit worried now. A little bit worried that I'm gonna be stuck here. I'm a sucker for punishment, but here we go. We're back on the mountain on Mars. Camping for the night. 1,700 meters, and it is grim. I'm gonna get more grim. It's just started to snow. I'm expecting it all to ice up tonight. We're gonna do a great camp. We're gonna have some good food. We're gonna have a look around. Hopefully we'll get a lot of snow. Some snow. And hunker down for the big storm. It's just starting to turn to snow now. But I need to get in. Got the heating just turned on. I've only just got here. Oh, I need to warm up. Get a hot drink on and settle in. It is coming down outside. It is so grim. Right, let me dry off and let's get a hot drink on. Okay, so situation report. It's 3 degrees Celsius outside, chucking with rain. We're on a mountain. I do not have my dog with me this time, Bernie. He's at home with Anne and my wife and Bolly, his sister. Just didn't work out that I could bring him on this trip because I've got to go on to another trip after this. Let's get a coffee on. Some water in here. So I've got to go and pick up my Troopy, Brucey, the Toyota Troopy, troop carrier, down in Christchurch. And I needed to get here for tomorrow to do that. So I thought I'll go camping tonight because there was a big storm coming in. So here I am. And that's how this has all worked out. And it is filthy grim outside. I don't know what else is coming tonight. I don't know what the forecast really is, just more of this or more snow. I don't know, but it should be cool. So we're gonna have a coffee, we're gonna chill out. It's still early, it's only 2:30. We'll be getting dark in about 2 hours because it's winter here now in New Zealand, top of the South Island of New Zealand. So I'll have a coffee and then we'll get some wet weather gear on and go and check out what's going on outside. We're getting blown around a bit. I think the wind is going to change direction, so I will have to change where I'm parked and aim it into the wind overnight. You don't want to be slammed on the side, and right now we're getting hit on the side a bit here, as you can see. So coffee first, and then we'll go and check it out outside. So having an avalanche caramel latte. I tell you what, being in here, so I should point out this is my 1996 Isuzu Elf camper van. I call it Buddy the Elf because it's an Isuzu Elf. 4-wheel drive, no turbo, very slow up hills, but it just keeps going and going and going. And it's got a superb 4-wheel drive system. It's insulated, I've got the diesel heater running. It's lovely in here. There is nowhere I'd rather be than in this right now. My Troopy, a superb vehicle, but that's for more serious expeditions, more serious weather, where I think this might tip over or this couldn't handle it. We'll have to do river crossings. Anyway, cheers everybody. Not looking forward to going outside, but we do these things. There are some workmen behind me, just inside the generator building here. You probably can't see them because we're misting up. They're out here working on building some power system here. They're going to be leaving soon. 2 of them have already left. They're in their big trucks. So as soon as they're gone, we're going to go out and have a look around. All right, it's almost 5 p.m. Let's go out and have a look around. I've got my keys in my pocket. Always have your keys. I've got my phone. I see there's still one engineer up here. We'll go and see maybe what he's doing. Let's go and have a look outside. It seems to have died down a bit now. Oh no, it's still windy. Oh. 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 It's still coming from the front of the vehicle. Let's go and have a look. Let's see what's going on. It's 2 degrees Celsius. It'd be interesting to see if we hit negative numbers tonight and if this whole thing freezes up. So they're building something up here. Oh, they're building a new tower. Because these are communications towers to the North Island. And they're running power to a brand new one. So I'm assuming they're decommissioning these ones because these keep getting broken with the storms. Now they've got this big one up here. Oh, there's another mechanic as well. There's two of them in there working. Yeah, so they're building all of that. It's pretty cool. Hey, Dan. And then this is where I usually come and park over here somewhere, camp over here. I've set up my tents here before. Man, it's cold, the wind chill. Whew. It's way below. It's more like -8. Damp. I don't know what weather we're gonna get. These poor buggers having to work here. I'm sure they're heading home shortly though. So it'll just be me up here. It's quite spooky. Check it out in the mist. Nice swanky new communications tower. Oh. So we'll see when the wind changes, and then maybe we'll move. I know people always say to me, why don't you park next to the building to give you some cover? Well, I don't really like being next to the building. You just wipe you. It makes a noise being next to the building. It sort of howls through there. If it got really, really bad, then yes, I would park next to it. But the van can take so much. I've parked here so many times, and this really can take a lot, except for a mega side-on wind of about 100 kilometers an hour. It can't do that. But we're not going to get those winds. So yeah, it's all coming from behind me, directly in front of the van. So I expect soon to start seeing this all freeze up. What an amazing truck. And I had to come up here because I wanted to test the new suspension that's on here, and it's worked brilliantly. Got up here no problem. Engine struggled a little bit as usual, but otherwise wasn't too bad. No signal up here, even though they're putting all those antennas up. It's not for 5G. So I've got my Starlink running up there. And you can hear my heating, my diesel heater. I've got it running on low. And my batteries are in here, but they're going to get very cold tonight. I've got a new battery coming. I'm going to work out a way to insulate it to get some warmth into it. But look at my view. It's just completely clagged in. Just nothing. 1,700 meters. This is what it looks like. We'll see how bad the weather gets tonight. I just think it's going to get really cold. I think we might get some snow in a couple of hours, 3 hours, and we'll definitely come out for that. But in the meantime, I'm just going to keep hunkering down, wait for dinner. I'll wait till it's dark. We'll do our dinner. Got a lovely dinner set up. And we'll have a cigar. There's a lot to talk about. A lot of things have happened since my last cigar time. Some good, some bad. So I have to keep talking about these things. I'd rather talk about them than not. Let's go into the warmth. So right now I'm going to stay in the direction I am because it is just coming straight at us. And I know I'll get the odd comment that I'm facing the wrong way because it's going to freeze the front up. But again, vehicles are designed to face into the wind. All of my venting is at the back. I don't want that getting frozen up. And my vent up here faces the back as well. So I don't want that getting sealed up. So I have to face into the front. I don't want to be side on because I might freeze the door up. Yeah, so I will move if the wind direction changes permanently. Ooh, it's so nice in here. Not so nice out there. All right, bring you back at dinner. Oh, and I'm watching Project Hail Mary on the TV. And in case you're wondering how much power this thing has, I've got 300 amp hours of power. So I've got 94% left and I'm using 7 amps. Very efficient. I will use quite a lot of that power tonight. Let me just turn the lights up in here. I'm going to use quite a lot of that power tonight because of cooking, and I'm going to use electricity to cook. Right, this is all wet, hang on. How's that, better? Yeah, bring you back for dinner. Okay, it's just after 6 p.m. and the weather has shifted and it's turned and it's now coming from behind. So I've got to turn the van around, I've got to turn Buddy around and aim it now into this southeasterly that's coming. So we're facing that way and I need to face that way. And I think it will stay like this overnight now, which makes sense. Last time I was here when I got covered in ice, yeah, I was aiming around that way. So that's south, which is where all the cold stuff's coming from. So oh, it's absolutely chucking down out there. Right, so I've secured everything as much as I can, and I've got to get out, start her up, got my keys, doors are unlocked, and turn it round. So let's do this. Oh, it's gonna be grim. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let me just get my tripod ready to do this. I've got to make sure that it doesn't blow the camera away either. Oh, yeah. Oh, and as you can see, it's coming straight from behind. Oh, and it's snow. It's a sort of snowy sleet. Okay. Right, I've got to try and do this without destroying the camera as well. Turn it up right so you can see. All right. Let's turn this round. Oh, it's horrible. It's snowing. It's coming down now. Okay, I'm gonna leave the engine just running for 10 minutes, let it warm up because this battery is exposed and it gets cold and it doesn't like to start up, which is what just happened there. So in the morning it could be a problem, but look, I got coated in snow then at the back. So it's definitely the right move to shift it round. Yeah, gonna get pelted. It's gonna be bad. We'll see what it's like tonight. How much ice and snow we've got. Right, I've got to get in. I'll bring you back for dinner. Oh man, you should check this out now. we'll go around this way and I'll show you just how bad it is. Wow, it's getting caked. We're getting close to blizzard now. This is gonna look amazing in the morning. Holy moly. We got snow. Check it out. And the ground is really starting to freeze up. We're gonna get a nice layer on the windows. Now I'm not gonna put my wipers out this time because the weight of it was too much for the wipers last time. I'll just have to defrost it in the morning. We've got a nice layer of ice though. It's getting very, very quick. I'm not going to be able to open the front door. Look at that. It's already blocking the door. Luckily I can get in the front, inside. The rest of it's fine. This van, oh, I've got to come around the back. Oh, look at the back, it's getting frozen. This, whew, it takes your breath away. This van does such a great job. Built in Japan for the Japanese snow season, for the skiing. But you come past the side of the van and it's brutal. But this is what I want. Great success. I think we need to come back for dinner definitely this time. I know I keep saying that, but I wanted to show you what it was like. That's pretty cool. And I am fully suited, my waterproofs. Got my hand in my pocket, my hands are freezing. All right, that's enough of this. I've got to go and do dinner. And then we'll come out after dinner and try and have a cigar around the back. All right, bring you back. Okay, welcome to dinner time. So the time is 7:45 and it's just miserable out there. As you can probably see, the window's frozen and there's snow built up on it and everything. Right, so what we're gonna do for dinner is Cuban sandwich, sort of. I did the Cuban sandwich before in here, and it was okay. I liked it a lot, but I wanted to just, I don't need mayonnaise. I had mayonnaise on it last time. The selection of meats they chose was a bit different to what I want. So we'll do it a bit differently. So we're going to make a Tony sandwich instead of a Cuban sandwich. And here's how we're going to do it. So first of all, I've got to heat my sandwich maker up, this thing. And we want this set to a melt like that. I think that's going to be, yeah, just right. Okay. So we need to preheat. Now you notice that the lights just might have dimmed slightly, and you're going to hear the inverter kick in because the power's on. So I think you have to do the melt closed like that. When this goes green, it's ready. Since I've moved the van, I'm at a bit of an angle this way. So to stop the butter and everything spilling out, I've just got the sandwich maker on my chopping board. So we've got some ciabatta bread. And here's what we're going to do. Last time I made the mistake of buttering it first, so I couldn't handle it properly. Right. Got Dijon mustard. So what I'm going to do is slather the Dijon mustard on the bread inside. It really is this simple. Obviously a Cuban sandwich has a lot more stuff in it. Cayenne pepper and I think, did it have paprika? I can't remember. A few more different things. I don't need anything as complicated as that. It was a lot of faff when all I think you need is Dijon mustard, which has a great flavor and goes very well with pickles. Okay, so Dijon mustard is on. Then we're going to take our meat. We're going to take some pastrami. Lay that on. It's got to be a really good thickness, this sandwich. Yeah, slather the pastrami on. Okay, shaved ham. Love myself a bit of ham. This is going to be so good. Alright, and then to top it off, some thin sliced roast beef, hot roast beef. Okay, that's ready. That's why the lights just came back up. It's because I've got so much power switched on. I think that's a good amount of meat. Alright, and then we're going to chuck on some slices of Gouda. Gouda? 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 I can't remember if a Cuban sandwich actually has cheese in it, but this would be like almost like a Philly steak cheese sandwich. Okay, I'm going to put 4 slices. There we go. Okay, now I know you can't quite see because the handle's in the way. Pickles. Okay, so we take some pickles, sliced dill pickle. Yep, lay those across. And another one here. Let's do a couple more. Oh man, this is going to be so good. I don't want to set the smoke alarm off, so we'll have to put the extractor fan on when I'm ready to go. Alright, so now I need to butter the bread. I mean, you don't, well, do you have to? I don't know. I think it's nicer buttered. Here we go. I could have melted it a bit, but this is going to melt on anyway. Yeah, and the bottom one. I'll turn it over. butter. This is going to be epic dinner. I love toasted sandwiches. I just love them. Absolutely love them. Okay, here we go. Time to go in, he said. All right, let's tip that up. Now I've got to put all this butter back on top. And it's probably come off underneath as well. Okay, here we go. So we push this all the way to melt. Oops. Take our sandwich. Chuck that on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Is it going to hold? Come on. Come on. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Squeeze. All right, we're good. Pressure. Oh, let's just come back on again. Keep that squeezed. What are we using? We're using 170 amps. I've got 200 amps, so 2000 watt inverter, and I've got 300 amps of power. It's going to use a lot. You'll see the lights coming on and off as I do this. Now, I don't think it takes very long. I think it only needs to be in there for about 5 minutes. Oh, it smells so good. It really does. I mean, tell me what your recipes are. I would love to actually hear some really good toasted sandwich recipes. Okay, greasy hands. This seems to... Right, so the butter is soaked into the bread, I can see it. It's compressed nicely. But I'm waiting to see when the cheese melts. So as soon as I've got melted cheese, I think we're good to go. As for outside, it is howling. What I need to do is get a light and just see what's going on out there. See if we can see any snow. Oh yeah, it's still snowing out there. Shall I open the window a bit so you can see? Let's have a look. Oh, this always sticks this window, I don't know why. There we go. Oh, it's the ice, that's why. Oh, very light snow. I don't know if you can see that really, but very light snow out there. But you can see this ice build up here. We'll see. It's going to pick up again later. Who knows? This is looking so good. Let me have a look. Oh, the cheese is almost melting. So I reckon another couple of minutes we're good to go. So I'm going to clean up a bit, put the stuff in the fridge, bring you back for our melt. All right, all tidied up, we're good to go. I am quite excited about this. All right, here we go. Oh yeah. This is going to be hot, isn't it? Very hot. But the cheese is just melted. Oh, ow. I think we need to chop it in half to have a look. I want to use my fingers, but it's so hot. I guess I could wrap it in a towel. How would you get a Cuban sandwich from a stall on the street, say in Miami or something? Would it be wrapped? How hot would it be? Do you eat them baking hot? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've been there. All right, bon appetit, everybody. A Tony sandwich. Pastrami. Oh, you can't see it because they're out of focus. Pastrami, ham, beef, cheese, Dijon, and dill pickles. And ciabatta bread and lashings of butter. Bon appetit. Please don't burn me. Oh, wow. You hear how crispy it is? Oh my goodness. That's so much better than I thought it would be. Wow. That is next level good. Wow. That came out so well. Perfectly cooked. This Breville toasted sandwich maker thing, grill thing, is amazing. I can do my burgers in here, I reckon. And it's cooked all the way through, heated. Cheers, everybody. Bring you back for a cigar. I'm going to have a cigar. I am going to go out there and have a cigar tonight. We're going to have a wander around in the blizzard. Alright, time to go out for cigar time. Here we go. Oh wow, it's really howling. Oh, holy moly. Holy moly. Alright, look at the back, look. My vents are all blocked up. Spin drift blowing in. Backwards, it's icing everything up here. That's not so important, to be honest. Not that big a deal. Okay, let me get this sorted, get the camera set up, and we'll start cigar time. It's pretty brutal out here. This is going to be a quick cigar time. Thanks again for coming on this one, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it. I hope the camera doesn't blow over. I've tried to keep it out of the wind as much as possible. I might have to move you over just slightly because you're just getting blasted, I can tell. So I've got a Monte Cristo number 4. How's that, better? I hope that's better. It is whipping past here. Can you see all this? Look at it. And then the back is getting caked because I'm frosting up. Even though the wind is blowing this way towards the camera, I've got to move you again. Hang on. All right. How's that? Is that better? I hope so. Yeah, it's just getting caked everywhere. We'll go around and have a look at the front in a minute. So yeah, thanks again for coming on this one. A couple of things I wanted to say. Firstly, in my last video, I talked about what was going on in the UK and how bad it was. And then the day I released that video, all the trouble started in Belfast. It was awful. And then the next day there was something else as well. And then another thing the next day. The UK is a powder keg, and I don't know what's going to happen. I know there's a leadership battle, but to be honest, none of it's going to make a scrap of difference whoever wins. Andy Burnham, Keir Starmer stays in, none of it matters. There's no one in that government in the UK that is going to resolve this issue. No one. Only Restore is going to resolve this issue. Even reform can't resolve it. Could reform and restore join forces? I hope so, but I'm not confident. I'm very dismayed about what's going on in the UK, and I don't know. And then what's happened? The Knicks have won the NBA championships in New York, where was it, San Antonio? They beat the Spurs. Well done to the Knicks. It's been, what, 53 years, something like that? And then what do the New Yorkers go and do? A lot of them go and riot and trash the place. What is going on in the world? And it's always these lefties. It's always the lefties. It's never anyone else. It's just the lefties that do this. It's crazy. I just don't understand what's going on. I'm so sick of it, and I think everyone else is sick of it. We're all sick of it. Let's go back to days of conservatism where everyone was polite, everyone worked hard, hardly anyone was on benefits, hardly anyone was ill, no fat people. It was flipping awesome. That's what I miss. Yes, it's a rant, and I'm just sick of where the world has turned and what we've become. No morals, no honor. It's all virtue signaling nonsense, yet those people that virtue signal are terrible themselves. If I get hate in the comments, I get hate in the comments. But I was not brought up to be like this. My dad wasn't like this, my mum wasn't like this. I'm not like this. My son is not like this. Something's got to give, and people need to snap out of it. All right. Sports, Formula One, which I still really can't stand at the moment the way it is, but Lewis Hamilton just won the Spanish Grand Prix. First time he's won for Ferrari, a main event at GP, and good on him. It's been a long time since he's won a race. I think it was 2024, the last time he won a race. Or was it Ferrari? Maybe, I can't remember. A long time ago when he won a race. And the amazing thing is, he won it on the same Grand Prix exactly 30 years later that Michael Schumacher won his first Grand Prix for Ferrari as well. Who would have thought it? And then to top it all, the podium, 3 British drivers. The first time since 1968 that there's been 3 British drivers on the podium. Amazing. People have asked me about the World Cup. I don't care about the World Cup. I said this before, I don't follow the World Cup at all. It just doesn't interest me. Maybe the final would interest me if I knew the teams that were in the final. Other than that, I don't really enjoy knockout stage competitions like that. No, just not my thing. So I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about that. On TV and movies, I just watched Hail Mary, Project Hail Mary. What a great film. I'm telling you, Ryan Gosling is brilliant in comedy roles. Much better. And he was very, very good. If you haven't seen Project Hail Mary, you've got to watch it. It's so good. Ryan Gosling was superb. I'm out. All my yapping. And then finally, Clarkson's Farm is even better than I thought it could be. Season 5. Best show on TV. What a legend that guy is. Amazing show. What he has done for British farming is incredible. But I think it's what he's done for farming worldwide. People now understand how hard it is. What I'd like to see is, because this time he went to the Netherlands and showed some modern stuff, but I'd like to see him do more stuff overseas to show how hard it is to farm everywhere else as well, not just the UK. In America, guys are really struggling with farming. Very difficult conditions. So yeah, brilliant, absolutely superb. Wow, it is so cold out here. I'm gonna have to go in and have a hot chocolate. Before I do that, I'll run you around and have a look outside. So let's go and see what state this thing's in. Oh no, getting slammed. Oh my goodness. Whoa, that's quite deep. What are we at now? Half a foot. I hope you can hear me. Oh, we're getting pancaked. My hand is so cold, I can't hold this for long. Wow. We're really caked here. Look at that. Oh, what a brilliant van. Superb. All right, I've got to go in. I can't stand outside. It's just killing my hands. I can't do it. Okay, bring you back inside for a hot chocolate. Oh, that was brutal. Absolutely brutal. Time for a hot chocolate. Well, I'm actually having a Milo. It's 9 p.m. Let's see what's going on out there. We're iced up now, completely iced up. It's all fun. It's what we came up here for. I'm missing having Bernie with me, I have to say. I love camping with Bernie. It's his snuggles and he has a good time and I enjoy having him there. I chat with him. It is nice having a puppy. Now I've got the roof vent open. Yeah, I'm having a Milo. Look how much this thing is. Whoops. Oh, great. It's one thing after another. Look, it's really fluffed up. It's expanded because of the altitude. Oh gosh, what's going on with me? So, it is howling out there. I think the snow should be dying down soon. That's the forecast anyway, but it is absolutely ripping out there. Shall I open the window and have a look? We'll get a light and see. Yeah, let's try that. Hang on. Okay, I need a light. Where is it? Here we go. Okay, let's try this. Oh, it's iced. Oh man. Wow, it's really iced up. Hold on. Crunchy. Okay, let's have a look. It's still snowing. I just don't think you can see it. You see that? I'm not sure if you can. It's vertical. Sorry, horizontal, coming past. It's crazy. We're going to get some nice drifts out there. It's already pretty deep by the truck. Oh man, this ice. No wonder it didn't want to close. Yeah, that's something. I'm trying to get the angle so you can see the light. You see that? It's pretty nasty. The other side we wouldn't be able to do this because it's coming from that side, front and that side. This is the leeward side and look at it. But it's not huge chunks of snow. Just mega wind. It's all fun. I love it. So, what's the plan? Well, the Troopy, the Troopy, my Toyota Troopy truck is down in town and it's just had a whole new clutch and flywheel kit. It's had a a terrain tamer 5th gear upgrade. So at the moment when I drive it at 100 kilometers an hour, which is the speed limit on the highway here, its RPM is 2200 to 2300. This will drop it down to sort of 1750, which means less drone, less fuel, less noise, less wear and tear on the engine, and I can just cruise in peace and quiet. And with the clutch upgrade and everything, it's got a 900 Newton meter torque clutch and flywheel kit. So the guys at Mag and Turbo that do all of my suspension work and everything else, they've just done a map. They connect it up to the cloud. A guy in Auckland, a German guy in Auckland, connects to the car, loads on a map based on all of the parts that are on the truck, and it will raise the power and the torque. So now the torque should be around 800 Newton meters, 750 to 800, and the power should be around 280 horsepower to 300 horsepower. So yeah, it'll be stonkingly good. There we go. Man, this is so quick. So the truck will have tons and tons of power and torque, and I can't wait to pick it up. So what's happening is I'm picking that up in town tomorrow morning and then driving straight down to Christchurch, which is a 4-hour drive. This is why I couldn't bring Bernie on this. And then I've got to take it in and it's getting its certification. It's called an LVV certification, a low volume vehicle certification, which is what you have to do in New Zealand. It's very strict. It's not like the US. Every bit of the modifications that I've done have to be certified. and then you're not allowed to change it or else you trigger another certification. So that takes a couple of days to fix some bits on it that's got to be done down there, and then it gets its certification. So today is, I think, Monday, which means tomorrow's Tuesday. It goes in on Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they're going to work on it, have completion done, and then for the weekend I'll go off camping again. On my way back up here, I'm going to do a couple of camps, one or two different places en route coming back home. But this is why I couldn't bring Bernie. Just this whole thing was very difficult to organize. So yeah, that's the plan. So in the morning, we're going to leave here. We're going to have coffee. I probably won't have breakfast because I rarely have breakfast. We'll have coffee. We'll have a look around, and then we'll get out of here. Should be, I'm hoping, beautiful tomorrow morning. If it is nice, then I'll send the drone up and follow us down, because it should be stunning. It should be beautiful and white. The drone just struggles a bit because this is white and it's white outside. It loses this VAM. It's not great, these DJI drones. But yeah, we'll see what it's like in the morning. And I'll be heading off early after coffee once it's light. I'm going to sit back, watch some YouTube, see you at bedtime. Maybe before bed we'll have another wander outside just to see what's going on. All right, catch you in a bit. Oh yeah, Milo for the win. Oh, right, it's 10 o'clock. I'm tired. I'm not going to go out again. It's howling. I don't know if the camera, if you can pick up on that sound. It's really loud. I've got the insulated cover here to try and get rid of some of the noise. But if you listen, if I open this, I don't know if you can hear it. It's whipping past. And there was a little bit of snow. Not much. In fact, it was mainly just a bit of fog. I think. I don't know if it's snow, rain. Well, it's not rain. It's -2 out there. So it's definitely not rain, but oh, it's just whipping. And I didn't want to go out and get freezing cold again. It took me ages to get my hands warm again. I've enjoyed it though, and I've enjoyed looking at it. Going out there, and it was fun. It was great cigar time because it was just, I love doing it when it's like that. And I'm just so relaxed. I tell you what, I am so glad I decided to keep Buddy, the camper van. And I know a lot of people would say, well, just get rid of the Troopy, you don't need it. No, I still need a car. That's my car. That's my normal car. And it can go places this just can't go. So much easier. This thing has hardly any power. This is a go slow, take your time to where you want to get to, and you're fine. But it's just so warm and cozy in this thing. And it's what? It's over 30 years old. It's 30 years old. 30 years old. And I've got a diesel heater in it. It's fully insulated. I've got loads of power. It's got a kitchen, a hot water shower, toilet, the works, everything you could possibly need. I've got 2 inches of thick, it might be actually 3 inches, I'm not sure. 2 inches thick insulation here. It's so toasty and warm up here. It's a bit like a coffin, but I like it up here. It's cozy. There's a fair amount of room to move around. I wouldn't have 2 people up here, but for 1 person, it's absolutely fine. Got a window at each end, and I just fit. Literally, I just fit. 6 foot person, this is it. This is as much as you can fit here. Yeah, so that's all good, and I just love it. Look at it. What a cozy space. And yet, it's smaller in length than the Troopy. I know I've said this before. This is not a big vehicle, but it feels like a TARDIS. You know, Doctor Who? This is the TARDIS. You get in this thing, you're like, wow, actually, there's loads of room. It's incredible. All right, everyone. Unless something major happens in the middle of the night, I don't think it will. I think there's consistent wind in that direction, and we're all good. And there's not much snow now. We'll get up early, hopefully get the drone out if it's not too windy. Check it out. Have a coffee out there. Maybe go for a wander with the coffee, just so I can show you where I am as well. Better than yesterday, because today it was all clagged in and then too snowy, and I'm hoping in the morning it's clear, but it will be icy. I bet I have to break this door open with the ice, and then I'll definitely have to get inside because I won't be able to access the outside door. I know my driver's door is caked in ice. Yeah, so I'll see you in the morning. Night, everybody. Oh, it's so loud and we're rocking. I might have to put earplugs in. I've got a window here. Let's have a look and see what it's like. Hold on. Not the easiest spot to film from. Okay. Oh, my window's frozen. Wow, it's frozen solid. I can't open it. I don't want to damage it. Yeah, that's frozen. Gosh, there must be a bunch of ice here. Oh, opened it. Okay. Listen to that. Wow. Let me turn the brightness up as much as I can. Hang on. That is crazy. Oh. Wow. That is ripping fast. Holy moly. Oh. It's so violent. It's so violent. I think you're getting caked. Let me bring you in. Oh. Okay, enough of that. Oh, this double glazed window is so good. It's so quiet. Oops. Okay. Ooh. Gosh. Can you believe? I don't know if that did it any justice. I really don't. But that was ridiculously loud. Oh, hang on. So now you know what I mean. It's slamming the front. I don't know what the windscreen's gonna look like in the morning. It's gonna be pretty bad. I think we're gonna have some struggles with the engine, I think, in the morning. We'll see. I'll have to leave the glow plug running for much longer to make sure it starts up. I might reverse the charge into the batteries. There's like a 15-minute reverse charge you can do from the house batteries to the van battery, just to give it a bit of a kickstart. Just it warms it up a bit when you put a charge in a battery. So I might do that first and then start it up. Anyway, maybe I'll put earplugs in. But either way, I'll see you in the morning. Right, night everybody. Morning, everybody. It's 6:30. Terrible night's sleep. Terrible. I tried earplugs, but then it was so quiet. I hated that. My mind was racing. What if there's too much snow? What if I'm blocked in?
in the morning to get down the road because the snow drifts and stuff, which could still be a possibility. It was snowing, sleety snow. I don't think it was heavy snow. Right up until about 4 a.m. and that's when it finally stopped. It was just howling. I can't go back to sleep now. I'm awake. So gonna get up, have a cup of coffee urgently, and then we'll go and assess the situation outside. It won't be light until I think 7ish, so we can at least start the engine when I've had my coffee and start defrosting everything. But we'll have a look outside and just see how caked it all is. So I'm gonna get up and have a coffee now.
Well, okay, so it's 14.8 in here. I've just cranked the heating up. -3 outside. I've taken all the bedding up, put my ladder away. It's completely frozen in the cockpit here in the cabin. It's got to be about -1 in there because this insulating blanket that I have that hangs down here just does such a great job of insulating it, but now it's exposed. So I've cranked the heating up to 5. It was on 1 all night. I don't like sleeping in it when it's hot. I just can't do it. I like to sleep in cold, cooler conditions and rely on the sleeping bag. That's a 10 Fahrenheit bag, so quilt, and you just lay it over on top of you and it's just so warm. Everything is frozen. The door is frozen, so this will probably be frozen shut. I'll show you in a bit. Yeah, what a night. That was... We were rocking a fair bit, not too much at all. Because I was fine because I knew we were facing into the storm. It's a good job I did get out and move the van. And then just the sound of the snow hitting the front. That went on till, yeah, 3 or 4. I'm actually kind of dreading the drive out, because I know that the road is prone to being blocked with drifts. And I've been stuck before in the truck. The Ranger. So if it's too deep, it's too deep. I'm going to be delayed. I do have a shovel with me, so I could dig my way out, I guess. It would just take hours. We'll see. Just fingers crossed. Maybe those workmen will be coming back today. I don't know. And if they are, then maybe they'll dig a way out. Right, we need a coffee. Be able to see what I'm doing. Right, let's get all this up. Oh, that's nicely frozen. These are very thick, double glazed windows. I'm not even going to attempt to open that to look outside. I know it's going to be frozen solid. I just want to see if the sun comes up or if workmen turn up. They start work very early here in New Zealand. 7ish. Oh man, what a night. Right, I think what we'll have is a strong cappuccino from Makona. I can't believe I didn't sleep very well. I've got such a long drive, 4-hour drive. Nightmare. This heater, it heats up in here so quickly though. It's very good diesel heater. Heatport is the brand from New Zealand. And it uses a bunch of different Korean parts, some Chinese parts, whatever. We've got to start the engine. So what I'll do is, once I've had my coffee, start the engine up from in here, and then we'll go outside and have a look around and see what's going on, see how frozen the outside is, and see how much it's covered up. I'm not going to bother trying to de-ice or anything yet. I'll let the engine get warm first. The good thing about this engine, and like all really good diesel engines, commercial engines, is it's got an idle up function, so you can idle it right up. I can idle this thing up to like 1500, 2000 RPM to get it warmer quicker, which is a great function. I have that on my Troopy as well. Push a button, it idles up to really get all the oils warm and everything else. You're not meant to idle engines a long time, but in these conditions, obviously, if you've got frozen windscreens and stuff like that, then yes, you do need to idle up and warm everything up. I've got to sort my bed out. This mattress, I've got to finally find a solution. I don't want anything that you have to inflate, because they always go down, and I hate that. So I want, and memory foam toppers are not enough. I need an actual mattress, proper foam mattress. I don't know about memory foam. It's okay. So obviously this thing has got some protection. So I just need another 3 inches, 4 inches of mattress, something like that up there, wide enough to cover the whole area. I'm gonna have to get it custom cut to fit up there, just so I can spread out and be more comfortable. I can hear ice and snow. Now that I've opened that vent, I can hear it falling off the vent. I wonder if the vent's blocked. I wonder if I should open this window. My carbon monoxide alarm hasn't gone off. Oh, well, this is frozen. The lock is frozen. That's not gonna open. Ugh, come on. Oh, I got it. Oh. Holy moly, look at this ice here. I don't know if you can see that. There's this big ring of ice that was surrounding this thing. Oh, let me just have a quick peek outside and see. I don't know what I've done with my flashlight. Here we go. Let's see what's going on out there. Oh no, it's just foggy. Icy and foggy. Okay, so the snow has stopped, as I thought. But it's whipping past. Oh, that's cold. Okay. It's gonna be so grim outside. I'm really not looking forward to going out there. But I have to. Oh man. Requires a decent puffer jacket. And I've got insulated pants on already. These Carhartt work jeans are felt lined, fleece lined. They're so good. Right, coffee. Then we'll start the engine up and go out and have a wander, see what it's like. Okay, the sun is just starting to come up out there. I can just see some light out. So let's start the engine up and then we'll go for a wander outside. I've lifted my bed up at the top here, just so I can easily step in. I step on the seat, like so. And then I'm down. Oh, look at that. Easy life. Okay, let's see how this goes. I've got to let the glow plug go for quite a while, I reckon. Now, there's going to be a horrible sound. That's the brake alarm just saying it's not pressurized. Here we go. Oh, no. Brakes are pressurized. Maybe they're just frozen solid. Okay, so that's the glow plug. Glow plug light's gone out. But I want to keep that ignition on, just to get the glow plug nice and hot. All right, here we go. Fingers crossed. Come on. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Oh yeah. Come on. It's going. Start. Oh. Okay, let me put the heater block on. Let's try that. Is that the heater block? I can't remember where the heater block is. Oh no, it's this one here. Okay, let's try again. Come on.
Take. Come on. There we go. Oh. Don't know why it's not biting. Oh, there it is. Got it. And then I turn this knob. And this is how we do it. Right, we can turn that block off now. And I can turn it right up, look. 2,000 RPM. Oh, I wasn't worried at all. So what that is, it's not really the engine's fault. The engine is great. It's the batteries are fully exposed to this cold and they're freezing cold. And they're not very good batteries. I need to switch to cold weather batteries and insulate them. It's not the engine. These are old, the original old batteries from this thing. They've been in there for quite a few years. So if anyone's got any recommendations for cold weather type of batteries, is it CCA? What is it? Because these are just basic lead acid batteries. 2 of them in parallel for 12 volt. And yeah, they're just crap in the cold. So crap. Nothing wrong with the engine. Oh, look at that cranking away now. This idle up function is awesome. So that will get warm in no time. So I'll just set that to 2,000 RPM. And we'll get some heat in this engine and on the windscreen. So let's go out and check everything out. I might try and go out this door. Nah, we'll go out the side door. Okay, let me get suited and booted. All right, let's check it out. Hey, look, the door's frozen. Got ice everywhere. All right, let's see if this opens. Nope, it's frozen. There we go. Whoa. Woo. Oh, holy moly, that's cold. Wow. Holy, look at the ice buildup. Wow. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is thick ice. This is going to take a while to defrost. I've got a massive bulge, he said. But look, there's no way I can get the drone up. It's just too windy. Look at the view. Beautiful. Wow, everything is just completely frozen solid. Even my tires are frozen to the ground. That's some pretty serious ice. All right, let's get clearing it. Oh, let's check the back. Probably iced up back here as well. Not too bad. We've got to see if we can get the driver door open. Oh yeah, hang on. Just. Woo. All right, let's turn this down a bit. 1500. 1700, there you go. That's better. There's the batteries. So the batteries are here. That's the battery right there, look. So fully exposed batteries. That's why it's such a nightmare to start. Check it out.
That is pretty frozen. Impressive. Mars, always impressive. All right, let's get clearing. Woo! All right, I think we're good. I'll let it warm up a bit longer and then we'll head off and see what this road is like. Whew. Let's see if we can back out. see how bad this road is. All right, let's go. Oh, noisy. Got a feeling this is already going to be a problem. I can see drifts. Oh no. Deep drifts here. Deep drifts. Well, gravity will get me through these ones, but the bigger ones I might struggle in. Wow, this is deep. This is a foot deep. Come on. Oh my word, that's big. Ah. Oh, whew. Oh no. So many drifts. This is not gonna be good. Sliding a little bit. Now I've got snow tires, so these are actual snow tires. So what I think I'm going to actually do is do this in low ratio. So those drifts were a foot deep. Let me show you, in case you think I was fibbing. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Oh man, it's so cold. -3. So I'll show you what we just came through. Now luckily I had the momentum to punch through, but I think we're going to be in trouble around the corner. There's a certain area here where it's just a nightmare to get through it, and it's where I got stuck last time. It just depends on the direction of the wind. But look, up at the top there, these drifts are a foot deep. I'm going to end up snow plowing everything. See, that's a foot deep there. Oh, it's too cold. Up the top it was even deeper. That's my concern. Oh, I hope I don't get stranded. It'll be a nightmare. Well, at least I'm in the van in Buddy and I can sit it out. But I do need to go to Christchurch today. Oh, it's so frigid. Can't feel my hands at all now. But look at the view. It's so beautiful. Oh, it's just spectacular. Mount Tappy in the distance. Look at the back of Buddy. It's so frozen. Poor Buddy. Starlink doing a great job. It's on heated mode. Oh, okay. Let's do this. Let me in. Let me in. Oh. Oh, I've got to warm my hands up first. Let's put the heating on. Full blast. Let me warm up a minute and then we'll get going again. Whew. Okay, so what I need to do is put it in low range. I think I have to go into neutral and then pull this. Oh yeah, there we go. All the way down. That's now low range. Should give me a lot more bite, a lot more control. Won't need my brakes at all. And then we can just get going. All right, here we go, low range. Let's see if that feels any better. I should have some great traction with these tires. I've got Falcon Wild Peak 83s on here. So they're, you know, they're proper snow tires. I'm just dreading these drifts around the corner. I just, look at them all. I hope the camera's picking up on them. It's just the nature of this road and the drifts. I don't think there's anything they can really do about it. But the worst bit is about 1 kilometer down the road. That's where I'm really worried, trying to get through, because I know it can be 2 feet deep and there's no way I can get through that. Right, I just need to, oh, so bumpy. Right, I just need to focus now. That's a big one. Oh, this one, this is about 1.5 feet, this one. Got to plow through it. Here we go. Oh man. We just snow plowed that. I'm skidding off the side a bit here. Wow. Oh, let's go back and just look at how deep that one is. That was so deep. Let's go and have a look. And then I need to check the front of the truck just to see. Holy moly! Oh no, I'm getting worried how bad it's going to be further down. That's quite deep. For a little van like this, that's quite deep. That's almost... Oh, that's up to my knee. Okay. Well, we definitely snow plowed there. Still, the worst bit is over that hill. Oh, I'm a bit worried now. I'll be honest, a little bit worried that I'm going to be stuck here. I just know what's coming. Not so bad. All right, onwards. Nothing I could do about it except push through, or try and push through anyway. I think this is where I wish I had the Troopy. Oh God, gotta warm up again. All right, let's get going. And we're off. The things I do to get snow and blizzards. And the other thing is there's massive potholes and ridges and bumps on this road and I can't see them. It's just a whiteout on the road. It's very flat light. The camera probably picks it up better. I can't see anything. It's just all a big blanket of white. And we're not at the worst bit yet. And remember, a couple of years ago I rescued another family up here. Had to winch them out of trouble. They'd skidded off. And they have mud terrain tyres, not snow tyres. I don't have chains with me because, to be honest, they're such a faff to put on. It just puts me off bringing them. I kind of rely on having snow tyres instead. I know it's not the same, but... Oh look, it's all deep along here. Let's just push through, keep pushing. Oh buddy, you're amazing. You're doing such a great job. What a machine. And what a view. some ways, I hope those workmen are coming up, because then they'll clear a path. Because they might come up with a little digger. You never know. Okay, steep here. I'm in second gear, low range, so I'm just letting gravity do its thing. Slowly. You also don't want to have to slam on the brakes and go flying. You've got to use the gears to slow down, because under the snow it's ice. Nice icy corner. That's a big drop. We might have made it. The ridge is coming up. It's that hill in the just on the left there with snow on it. That's the worst bit, I remember. So fingers crossed we can get through that bit. If the snow didn't fall down to that level, then we'll be in the clear. Where I camped on my last camp with the troopy up here in this massive storm. It's just on the right here. That's how far down I was with Bernie. Huge storm. Look at that video. It was like it was a hurricane, and oh, we were getting slammed around like crazy. No snow though. California quails just flew off there. Rabbit prints all the way down the side here, hair prints. Are we going to be in the clear? Go, moment of truth. This is the worst bit if the conditions are slightly wrong, and I think I'm in the clear. I am in the clear. Oh, hallelujah. I can see it. I can see the road. Saved. It obviously didn't fall much down here. So this bit here with the bank on the left is the absolute nightmare. The snow, if it's in the right direction, comes over the top and just builds up on the left-hand side there, and then spreads across the whole road, and is literally 3 feet deep just here. So this is where I got stopped last time. I just could not get through. But look, the wind has been in such a direction that it blew it away. Ah, oh. Now I feel fine. Look at this. Lovely. Well, looks like I will be going to Christchurch today after all. And I can probably come out of low range further down here and say our goodbyes. By the way, I get asked a lot, where is this place, Mars? Where is it? I want to go. I don't divulge it because I don't want to be responsible for someone getting stuck up here and getting in trouble. The conditions are so bad up here, and most people don't have the vehicles or the gear to deal with it. And you can easily die from exposure up here. They're not going to come and rescue you unless you really know someone that's got the equipment to come and get you. So no, I don't broadcast where this place is. Ah, but we are in the clear. Amazing. I feel so much better now. And this is where I rescued someone. He'd come down here, family, but he tried getting up and he couldn't. So he turned around and came down here, and where it runs off just at the end here, I had to tow him out with my winch. Just there, this spot right in front of us. That's where I rescued him. Right. Oh, well. Look at this. What a view. That's the sea. That's Cloudy Bay right here. The beach. North Island is behind those clouds. And then down south towards Kaikoura and Christchurch, which is where I'm going to go. Isn't it beautiful? Isn't this place beautiful? It's remote, it's harsh, it's ugly in some ways, but it's raw beauty. Unforgiving. But you know what the hero of this video is? Buddy. Buddy's a hero. And you know what I've realized is I've scraped off his limited sign. Oh no! I've lost the limited. I need to get replacement part. Limited. Oh, I must have just scraped the ice. It must have gone off with the ice. Oh, blast. Poor Buddy. Maybe I'll replace that with a sticker. But yeah, what a hero. Come on. You've got to love this thing. It's an incredible piece of kit. Proper four-wheel drive. Off-road, capable, warm, secure, everything you could need. Hot and cold, like this is the water boiler in here, hot water. Toilet, showers, just look at it. You can actually have the shower come out of here so you can shower outside. And this is the toilet. All I need to do is sort these batteries out. If I sort the batteries out, then we're all good. Just need to get new batteries. Someone tell me what sort of batteries I should get for a really cold weather that will start, have a good crank, and I need 2 of them. But yeah, I love this thing. I'm so glad I didn't get rid of it when I got the Troopy, and that I'm keeping both. All right, everyone. Well, thanks again for coming on the camp. I'm sorry Bernie wasn't in this one. He won't be in the next couple either, just because of the situation where I'm going. But yeah, thanks again. Everyone who likes and subscribes, thank you so much. Everyone who buys merch, thank you so much to all our merch buyers, and all the super thanks, Buy Me a Coffee members and our YouTube members that get to sign up for early access. Thank you so much. Please go and join the email list on abcampingandoutdoors.com. It's free. You just key your email address in, and every time a new video comes out, you'll get an email. Thanks to everyone on Facebook and the Facebook group, Instagram and X and Patreon. Thanks to everyone. And we'll see you again soon from Tony with AB Camping. Thanks again, everybody. Catch you next time.